Hey guys, welcome back to the third episode of Flooded with Flavour. Today we are doing something quite special. Now it's special because it tastes really good and it's quick and easy, and that is Texas turkey breast. Here I've got a big old turkey breast, weighs about 5.5 pounds-ish. My friend Isaac from Fairfax Meadow, shout out, got me that, he hooked me up with it. Great piece of turkey. What I've done before this is I just went in and drained it out of the package, took the netting off as you can see, and then I also just trimmed the skin off. You can cook turkey with the skin on, however I find that the way that I cook turkey breast on the smoker, the skin doesn't get crispy enough, and I love skin when it's crispy, but when it's kind of slimy, not so much. So I've taken the skin off, trimmed off any excess bits of fat as well that just won't cook down properly, and we're left with this good looking turkey breast here. It is currently upside down because, well, we're about to rub it. So what you can do normally before you rub it is apply something like a binder. Like I like to use mayonnaise, for example, with turkey, but I just figured this turkey breast is so moist, I just don't need to waste time using one. So we're just gonna go in with a pretty good layer of Malcolm Reed's HowToBBQRight KillerHogs TX rub. The reason this is Texas turkey breast is that I'm rubbing it with a pretty simple rub. This is literally just 1 part kosher salt, 2 parts coarse ground black pepper, and then a little bit of parsley and I believe also garlic. Texas barbecue is done mainly with just salt and pepper. They like to keep it real simple and traditional, and the resulting taste is definitely worth it. So we're just going to go in with a nice liberal layer on the back side. As you can see, this is quite a coarse rub, which is good. That's what we want. This is going to look really good when we form a bark. It's also going to taste really good as well. So just as per usual, pat the rub in. This is the back side, so we're not too bothered about this side if some of the rub falls off. Pat it in. Obviously we've covered the sides and everything nicely, and then we're going to flip it over and do it to the money side. And there you have it. Simple as that, rubbed up nicely, not too over rubbed, but enough to build a great bark. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave that there just to soak up the rub a little bit for about 10 minutes whilst the pit fires up. Today I'm again running my tray grill at 275 degrees with a nice load of cherry pellets. Ideally, if you're doing Texas turkey breast, you want to use oak pellets or post oak wood if you have like a bigger burner or something like that. But I don't have any oak on me right now. I just have cherry, and I am going to be doing some sausages as well with this, so cherry works fine. It's not going to completely change the taste, but ideally, if you're following along at home, I don't know why you're following me along at home, but if you are, then oak is definitely the best shot if you've got it. Okay, so the pit is fired up. We've let the turkey rest for about 5-ish minutes. It's time to get it on. So, like I said before, with the ribs and also, to be fair, with the brisket, the way that you place the meat on the grill is gonna be how it's gonna cook. We're going meat side up, so where the skin was, that layer is gonna face upwards. And we're just gonna bunch the turkey breast up, just so it cooks nice and evenly. No bits will get like stupidly overcooked or undercooked. Nice and bunched up, and we're just gonna let this baby run for about 2 hours, and then we're gonna wrap it with a special treat inside. So we're about an hour into the cook now, and all I'm going to do is just go in with the probe into the thickest part of the meat back here, just to make sure that we don't overcook it, but we've still got an hour to go before we wrap it in butter. It's looking damn good right now. Check back in an hour. Right, so the turkey's been on for 2 hours now. We're going to take it out and we're going to go wrap it. As you can see, oh, looking pretty damn good. That rub has adhered very nicely to the meat. It's time to get it out of the pit and wrap it in some butter. Right then, so time to wrap this turkey. The way we're going to do it is we're going to lay 2 pads of butter down there on the foil, and then we're going to get the meat and put it skin side down, or lack of skin side down. And then we're going to come back with 2 more pads of butter on top there, and we're going to wrap it. We're also going to be double layering this with the foil. You'll see why soon. I can assure you it'll be worth it. Right then, so it's time to get this wrapped turkey back on the grill for about another hour and a half. We're going to put it meat side down this time, so it can really swim in all that butter, just right in the center of the pit. And then once again, we're going to come back with a probe, just get it in the thickest part of the meat, leave that bad boy to rest. We're going to pull it at around 162, 163 Fahrenheit. That'll probably let us know when we hit that temperature. And then it's time to rest it and try some. So the turkey's around 165 right now. It carried over a few more degrees than I'd like, but that means it's time to pull it off the smoker, stick it in a towel and rest it for about 20 minutes. As you can see, we're cooking some other stuff in the grill today, some sausages and also some veggies. Looking pretty good. Let's get this turkey breast wrapped in a towel. So we've rested the turkey for about 20 minutes, which means it's time to crack it open. So the reason that we wrapped it in 2 layers of foil with the butter was so it could accumulate a nice pool of butter like it has done here. And just take a look at this turkey. This is the bottom side, but look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. So we have a lot of butter in here, as you can see, and a lot of juice. What we're going to do is actually save this. Don't throw this away if you're following along for whatever reason. I'm actually going to try to pour this. Yeah, it's overspilling, but you know what? That's why I got a secondary plate. That right there is going to be excellent to just dip the turkey slices in. But now it's time to carve this bad boy up. So the way we're going to carve this is just like that. And as you can see, that is, look at that inside. Look how juicy that is. Literally pouring with moisture. Perfectly smoked. You've got a great smoke ring in there. Let's keep getting some slice. Typically, you want to go 1/4 inch with turkey slices. Obviously, it's personal preference, but this is kind of how I like my turkey. This is just looking incredible. The amount of moisture coming out of this. There's turkey juices, butter, mixed in with that great rub that we use. This is looking damn fine, if I say so myself. Now, I think it's time for the best part of the entire cook. It's time for me to try some of this turkey. So I'm gonna go in with slice from, let's pick this one here. And as you can see, it is just pull tender. It comes apart so easily, but not too easily. This is perfect. Let's try some of this Texas turkey breast. Oh, that right there, that is another winner. That is so good. So good. The bark is built nicely. I would have liked it to have been a bit harder maybe. I think I put too much butter in there, but to be honest, I don't think there's too much, there's no such thing as too much butter. That is so good, but we're not done yet. See, the reason that we saved this, ideally, what you would do is, if you had a fat strainer, you'd run this liquid through a fat strainer, so obviously you've got the fat off, but I don't mind too much. I'm just gonna go in with a piece of turkey, just like they do at barbecue shops in Texas. Just gonna rub it in this turkey juice and butter and give it a try. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think it's time for me to move to Texas. That is sublime. That is the best turkey breast I've ever smoked. The taste is incredible. As you can see, we built just an incredible smoke ring there. That pink layer there is the smoke ring. That is where the smoke has penetrated the meat. It's got an incredible smoky texture. I can't recommend this enough. Honestly, this is one of the easiest things to smoke. Give it a try. You won't regret it. This is just on another level. I've got to try some more. I can't contain myself. I've got to try some more. Just so moist, so flavoursome. Perfect. Really, really good. So, thank you for joining us again today at Flooded With Flavour. This is episode 3. Episode 4, if all goes to plan, should be a very special one. You might know what I'm talking about, you might not do, but I'm going to leave this video here because, as you can see, I got me a Texas turkey breast to eat. So thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.